Hello everyone. Our project is Smart Society. We aim to build a smart society with the help of IoT to minimize management costs by reducing manual efforts, to reduce wastage of resources like electricity, water, etc., and finally ease the life of society members by executing day-to-day activities in an efficient, timely and orderly manner. So our project comprises of three modules. First is the entry module, which is a security module, which comprises of pedestrian entry and vehicular entry. Second is automatic lights module, and finally automatic plant watering module. Talking about the components, for resident entry we have used R307 fingerprint sensor, which is compatible with Raspberry Pi, and for vehicle entry we have used RC522 RFID reader, and below this car we have fitted the RFID tag. For automatic lights module we have used LDR, which is light dependent resistor, and for automatic plants module we have used this soil moisture sensor and submersible water pump for watering the plants. Now we'll demonstrate the entry module, which is the pedestrian entry module. Mihir is a registered resident, so now he'll scan his finger. So you can see the gate opens. Also in this watchman interface you can see that Mihir Undiwala has entered the society premises. Next, Sanket is not registered, so now if he will scan his finger, you can see red LEDs blinking, which indicates that the finger is invalid. So now we'll try to register his finger using the admin panel. So we'll scroll down to Sanket, confirm. Now it says place finger on the sensor. Remove finger. Place same finger again. Fingerprint registration successful. As you saw earlier, the gate opened because Sanket is now registered. Now he'll place finger again. You can see the gate open. And the watchman interface, it shows Sanket Gada entered. Similarly, for house help entry, fingerprint authentication will be used. Sometimes if you don't scan in your finger properly, it throws an invalid error. So now the house help has entered the society premises. Now residents will be able to view the in-society status through their app. Now this indicates that the person is inside the society. While leaving, the house help has to scan the finger again, which will then indicate that the person has left the society premises. So now we'll scan the finger once again. And now the status will be updated in the DB. Next is the resident vehicle entry. So when the resident drives near to the gate, the RFID tag will be scanned and the gate will open. And in the watchman interface, you can see that Jeep Compass has entered the society and also displays the car number. Suppose some guests are coming to your house and you know when they are coming, so you can pre-approve them. So this is the residence interface and you can pre-approve visitors, guest details. the number of guests, and approximate time of when they are going to come. So let's say from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you can submit your request. So this is the watchman interface. The watchman can view the pre-approved request. So suppose Ansh comes to the society premises, the watchman can verify his details and then click on allow. So you can see the gate will open. So suppose a guest comes without prior notifying, the watchman can raise an approval request in the interface. Let's say a delivery person comes, a delivery from Swiggy, and the watchman will submit the request, and the resident will get a notification with these options. So there are approve, deny and leave at the gate. So when I click on approve, the gate will open. So in automatic light system, we have two modes, auto mode and manual mode. In auto mode, LDR sensors capture the presence of light and accordingly the lights are on or off. Currently, the lights are in auto mode and the room is dark, so all the lights are on. But when LDR sensor captures sufficient amount of light, the lights will go off. So we have three separate LDRs for all the three, namely Tower A, Tower B and garden area lights. One can also control the lights from the app. So once we switch from auto mode to manual mode, this is garden area, Tower A and Tower B. Let's say there are some issues in the server and the server is down. So we have also provided a manual override option. So what we do is we switch from auto to manual mode, and we have provided three manual buttons for each of the lights. This is Tower B, Tower A and garden area lights. So now we'll see the automatic plant watering system. There are two garden areas, Garden A and Garden B. Garden B has sufficient amount of water and Garden A has dry soil. So in the app you can see, when we switch the mode of Garden A to auto, the water pump for A will turn on because the sensor has detected inadequate water. The water pumping will go for a while and the sensor will again detect if the water is sufficient or not. If not, then it will pump for another some time. Else it will go on a long cool down period. So now we'll switch the Garden B to auto mode. You can see the water pump for Garden B is off because the sensor has detected adequate amount of water. Similar to the lights module, we have the manual options for motors.